Can I actually... that's gonna slow down some of the production. So we're gonna hold off on finalizing that for a minute. I'm surprised all of it went into the splitter. Okay. Well, I know what's going on there. Y'all, this might legitimately not look that great. You're making iron. You're making iron. I have some spare, so, well. So then I have to make a constructor to make iron rods. And a constructor to make iron plates. And then I have to have another constructor to make the iron rods into screws. Or else I'm screwed. I'm reusing that joke because it's funny. By having you go up there. Now, the real question, can I go up there? Apparently, not quickly. That's fine. Hopefully... I can set things up here so that I don't have to necessarily come back too often. Do you mind? You must know what I'm going for here. You did it earlier. Oh, that seems entirely too skinny for my purposes anyways. This is the one. Yes. No. Why? Oh well. You know, can't always get what you want. I do not believe I should be hanging out in that gas. But are you gonna... Okay. Alright, here we are. Beautiful, lovely terrain that hopefully I do not have to visit very frequently, because getting here once was a tiny bit of a headache. Okay. I will admit, that's a little janky. It's a tiny bit janky, but it is in service of getting this done today. Now where were we? So those conveyors all work, which would be great if this worked, but it doesn't. Logistics, conveyor lift. Make sure that's all connected. That gets out here a little bit. Okay. Okay, perfect. That should be all the stuff I need. We can actually go ahead and set you up right away. You make plates. Ugh, that clipping bothers me so much. You know, it's not the dream, but it's serviceable. So you I come out and immediately feed it. You make rods. I make get the hell out of there. And you make screws. Then you turn it around. All right. Ah! That was not ideal. Yes, ouch, I get it. That is a lot of conveyor belt. Whole heck of a lot. Let's... Let's get back down there. Definitely not that. Okay. Oh, when I get the more advanced power lines, I will be making some changes. You should be hooked up now, though. Or maybe you shouldn't be hooked up. Hell if I know. me, we'll be making reinforced iron plates. You need 12 screws and 6 iron plates for each that you make. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Some less than ideal stuff's been happening. I'm adult enough to accept that. But I think if I hook this up, then I'm gonna start seeing some stuff go on. I think that stuff is going to lead to these 2 smelters, which is going to lead to this iron plate constructor, and then a couple constructors up there that are going to be bringing back down screws. They're going to come in here, and, you know, within 3 hours probably, I will have produced a single reinforced iron plate. And I think that's much better than just making them myself at a much faster and frankly more efficient rate on an ad hoc basis. How are you doing? You're almost full. Let's... Yeah. Yeah! You know what I'm thinking. You know, it's amazing I haven't really looked in that direction at all yet. Let's do it. You know, exploration, spice of life. Similar cliches and stuff. Is this? Oh. No, it's just something pretty. That's fine. I like pretty things. I'll take pretty leaves. Glow in the moonlight. Like a big pizza pie. Let's talk about some weird blue mushrooms. Weird blue mushrooms that apparently I am not gonna be cutting down just yet. That's fine. Oh, I recognize that thing. I do not care for it. Let's put some nuts in the mouth. Yum. Yummy yum. Right. And I just assume you're going to try and ruin my day. Come on, come at me. I know you wanna. Ooh, more mycelia. Do not mind if I do. Come on. You're not that good at this. Just falls over on its own. Barely needed any help from me. There's a large amount of mycelia. I think it'll probably repopulate on its own, but just in case. I'm not gonna take all of it. Also because I'm lazy. Let's not lie to ourselves. I do want the slug, though. I think these spider things spawn near the mushrooms, mycelia. I seem to run into them a decent amount there. Good enough. Come to me, Mr. Power Slug. I was right. I can get to this Power Slug here. And one more. Yeah, that's right. Just punch a bug. Just punch a bug.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into Fixit technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
I wonder what's over here. This stuff is not easily accessible, but it could be with just some, like, small infrastructure modifications. So, see, look at this little pretty lake thing filled with dangerous bugs that want to murder me. I love this. This is so cool. Yeah. Oh, wow. I truthfully kind of wasn't expecting this. Something is broken down. No power. Did I finally reach my energy capacity? That must be it, right? Oh. And when I was so close. Alright, yeah. Oh, only recently and only barely, too. Oh, that sucks. know what? What if I said, hey, I think I've got enough wire to last me a little while. And instead of shutting down one of my newer things, I just kind of scaled back the wire production for a little bit. Because, like, I have no shortage of wire. And I know it's important for the space elevator and other stuff, but it is not central to what I need right now. And I just kind of want to see. You have power. You're hooked up. You're on the grid. What do you mean, no power? Shoot. That's not gonna be it, is it? That isn't enough. You're the energy hog. You're 15 megawatts. Alright, well, let's research that slug. Get some biofuel going. Okay, cool. Hopefully that is enough that I can also take these off standby. Because as long as I'm throwing another Jenny on the pile, might as well make sure I'm using as much energy as I can without busting capacity. The manual crafting part is not the most exciting bit, I will grant you. It is sort of a very much a hurry up and wait kind of game in general, so. Hey, but look at there. Reinforced iron plate coming in through automation. I already have 10. That's actually a lot. That's actually more than I sort of expected I would have by now. It's enough that once I grab these, I can just go back, get the ones that were done through automation, and I'll have enough for logistics and for the conveyor belt I was going to work on. It is so fortunate that I started off on a pure mine. I think that really makes a difference. Though, of course, once I get the Mark II miner, then a Mark II miner on a pure mine is gonna let me probably put Mark II conveyor belts through that entire lineup and just be creating reinforced iron plates at a pretty solid clip. That's a little ways off, but it's something to look forward to.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality,
Oops.
conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay. That's useful. I thought I would have to sort of replace stuff, but it's like those come in at a reasonable pace, and I really want my iron plates to be faster. It's okay that they're not. Gonna sort of like cheese the system a little bit. Going to give it an excess of iron plates, and because screws are naturally produced faster, that's gonna help things. So, look at all of this, see how it's chunky and spaced out. Replace this conveyor belt with a Mark II. And all of the sudden, look at there, look at that. Oh, look at that. Production on all of this is basically doubled. That's up to where it was before. This is still split a little bit. It's not as fast as the primary tracks, because it's been split twice, but it's going from, let's see, that's moving at, I think, 120, and it's splitting 3 ways, so each of these is 40, and then each of these is 20. And what that means is that both these iron plates and these screws are going to be coming into this assembler much more quickly. So I don't have to worry about feeding it excess iron plates quite so much, as it will be producing its own, or enough supplies for its own, at a decent clip all by itself. What is your ratio? 5 parts a minute. For something as valuable as reinforced iron plates, 5 a minute's not shabby. Look, there's one mixed in, and then before it goes through, I bet we can get another. One goes in, another comes around the track. All right. Not gonna shut down exactly. I'm gonna let everything sort of run its course for a little while. I might do some biofuel hunting, but I think I'm done with construction for the night, so I'm gonna close out the stream. Yeah, though. I mean, okay, a 4-hour stream. Not the quickest start, maybe, but tons of cement. I can go just grab whenever. Got base building, so that's good. That's covered. Have fiber and wire, and cable, rather. So I have plenty of stuff to build power lines with. I might have to add a 3rd stack on that. Got through all of tier 1 for the HUD. Got biofuel, got the MAM. I have automated reinforced iron plates, and those are doubled on top of a steady supply of pipes and regular plates. If ever I need nails, I can run over here. I'm always going to be producing more screws than plates, I think. So I can grab from that stack if I ever need them. It'll probably get excessive. Miner is producing 120 a minute. First conveyor belt is producing 120 a minute. 40, 40, 40. This one comes up here and splits 20. 20? You know, if I could further boost you, maybe I'd need an even better logistics to sort of take advantage of that, but I don't know. I'm happy. 15. Just sitting here talking about it. 15.